we've got this dead branch on our tree that we want to take down. We had the tree trimmers come out and they told us it would be $200 or $300, and so we're going to see if we can do it ourselves. So what we did first of all was we took this hammer and we tied a rope onto the end of it. We're going to toss that up over the branch, and you want to make sure your rope is nicely coiled without any knots or tangles, so that when you toss your hammer up, that it will not, the rope won't stop your hammers from flying. So make sure there's not anyone around and no one for the hammer to hit, especially yourself.
Nice.
Now we threw our hammer up and we've got it pretty much where we want it. So we just need to bring it back down a little bit. So we'll just get a little bit of slack in the rope and the hammer will come down. Okay, we've got our hammer in both ends of our rope. So we'll just bring it back a little bit, a little closer to the base of the tree there. Now we'll just take our hammer off. And we'll go to phase 2. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to take our chainsaw and send it up into the tree. So we've got our chainsaw here. These chainsaws, it's just a chainsaw blade. You can get in different lengths. You can buy them on Amazon. And we're going to tie this end of the rope to this end of the handle, and we'll do the same thing on the other handle, and then we'll just fish it up into the tree. If you look at the chainsaw closely, you'll see there's only teeth on one side of the blade. So when you get it up in the tree, the trick is you're just going to want to make sure that the teeth are against the trunk or against the part of the wood that you want to cut, because obviously this side without teeth is not going to cut. So now we'll take the other end of our rope, tie it in here. So our rope, our open end of our rope is looped off with the chainsaw. So now you want to make sure that whatever knot you're using, when you pull on both ends like this, is really tight. Because otherwise, when you go to cut the branch, it's going to come loose and then you'll have to start over. So we've got that on that end. We've got this on this end. Now, we just feed our chainsaw up into the tree. You want to keep your chainsaw blade out of the dirt. So as we're pulling it at an angle so we can get as close to that edge of where we want to cut as possible. So now, you see our chainsaw blade. And we're just going to start pulling on each end of the rope. And this is making our chainsaw cut the branch. And you don't want to stand underneath the branch because gravity will pull it down, and you don't want to be underneath the branch when that happens. Hear it cranking?
Success.
Success!